She can bend the combustion. That's new, right? Combustion Man can do that. Bolin, you gotta do it. Come on, trial by fire. Do something. Oh! Oh, no. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to The Legend of Korra Season 3, Episode 8. Now, the last episode was such a nice, relaxing break from everything going on, which has made me so excited to get into this one now. We basically got to see the airbenders just get to thrive and just adapt and just become the Air Nation again. It was really nice. And we'll just get to see who is, I guess, going to be the leader of the nation eventually. Jinora, it's so obvious. Tenzin, I want him to retire and settle down and just enjoy the fact that his nation is back. But with all that going on, we basically know that Zahir and his gang have been traveling. They have been moving. They were in Republic City, they left there, and they found out that Korra was in Zaofu. They're going there now, and I cannot wait to see what kind of fight scene or just whatever's going to happen when they do meet Korra. Obviously, they don't like her. They wanted to kidnap her as a baby, and now with all these benders being so just different and unique in their styles, Zahir creating air bullets that are used against Kaya, magma bending, the insane crazy water bending. I think it's like telekinetic water bending because she doesn't actually have arms to do the movement, so it's like the blood bending that we saw with Aman. And then Plea with combustion bending coming back. I cannot wait to see how they're all going to just, first off, work as a team and how their bending will work as a team. I'm hoping it's going to feel like the Avatar gang and just seeing this great group of people be able to just work together so well with their bending. And then we're also going to see Korra have to deal with it. Now, she hasn't been taking the threat seriously. She's just been goofing around, kind of enjoying the time that she has. Fine, fair enough. But it does make me think she's going to initially lose against these guys. From what we've seen, they're not a threat to be messed with. And Korra does not know enough about them. Not her fault. She hasn't been told about the threat super well. Things have been distracting her. She's had other priorities. But it does make me think she's going to lose whatever confrontation is about to come from this. But honestly, that's a good thing because Korra gets most of her development after losing a fight. So with how powerful these guys seem, I think Korra will lose, but then when she does end up rising above them and is able to take them out, she's going to be even stronger than what she is now. Of course, though, we did get to see that she's able to metal bend now, which is really interesting, and I think she must be the first Avatar to be able to do that. Super cool. So that is something she could use against them. I'm trying to think if like it could work against Zahir. I feel like the only one it could have trouble against is magma bending, because that's earthbender. Could he melt the metal like he does rock? I don't know. I just can't wait to see what the fight scene's going to look like. I feel like there's going to be something cool coming. I just want to see how creative it's going to be with Korra, with the Avatar state, mixing elements, and then also all these unique fighting styles thrown in there. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. If you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description, of them uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. With that said, let's just dive on in. Okay, yep, love it, because she is like, I guess with Aang, we had to see him develop a lot of the bending. She gets it very quickly. This...
I can't believe I'm sparring with the Avatar.
And you won. Okay, so this is nice to see that she's sort of maybe struggling a little bit, but she's still doing it very well, though.
Yeah. Nope. Okay, maybe if I... Trial by fire. Best way to learn metal bending.
And you're just going to throw chunks of metal at him. Oh, that was good, though.
Metal bending is extremely difficult. No one gets it right away if they can get it at all.
Korra. Look at her go. Yep, natural.
Metal bending champion.
Oh, sure. She's the Avatar.
Oh, dear. I'm sure Bolin will get it. What? Is there anything stopping him from doing it?
Every time I eat raw kale, I'm gonna think of you.
They don't have to, like, break up, do they? Because, like, of course, Aang was with Katara, so it's not really a big issue for airbenders to form relationships.
We'll be together soon. You guys are heading up after finding more airbenders, right?
Okay, yeah, it's just a little mini break.
In the future. Oh, I hate the future.
Until then, we'll always have Kale.
I love this relationship. It's so much better for him than Eska.
Relationship advice?
Absolutely not.
No.
Well, you're lost. Julie, bring the thing.
Okay, he denied it. Good.
Check out my latest invention, an airbender finder.
Wait, that can find airbenders?
Doubtful. Nothing.
I think it's broken.
It's not broken. She needs to airbend into it. How else do you expect the thing to work?
Okay, well, that's not really a finder. You need to be close and blow air into it. That's not... Oh, dear.
I hate sitting down here. Not because of you.
I can tell you're lying.
Opal, none of us could be more proud of you. And soon to be airbending master.
Are they sad to see their sister go? I think one was.
Here's to Opal. May she help lead us into the new era.
Okay, I like this goodbye. This is the best way to do it with the airbenders. Of course, Tenzin, his whole thing was difficult. This went so much better. Leaving friends and family to do it. Nice.
Lock it down for the night.
Lock it down.
We'll head out first thing in the morning.
Okay, things are coming. Locking it down. What do you think's coming? Is that just what they do every night? Do they, like, close up like that all the time? I really love this city. It's just all metallic, yet it looks so beautiful and green. And you think this, they're here. Yeah, you just think this thing's so just metallic and industrial. You think would just look very grey. I love how much colour is here. It feels so full of life.
Kill, kill, kill.
Pabu, come on.
What?
Excellent.
What's
Pabu's
going
gonna
on?
save the day, maybe.
Pabu, sleep.
Listen, Auntie fell asleep. Okay, so sneak attack. What are they gonna... Are they right up... They're right outside. Oh. I love how creative her bending is. It just keeps getting better. That she formed a tiny bit of ice too, and she absorbed... She took the glass. Oh, no. Oh! And they took down the dog. Oh, no. They planned. They planned. They planned. Ow, you got hit! 3 took down the dog. You're done, aren't you? Is that it? Is that it? No way, that's it. I mean, that's pretty impressive, but maybe now she can have a comeback. That could be good. Defeated, now have a comeback, please.
Pabu, it's not playtime right now.
Listen
okay,
to
we
Pabu.
are seriously going to have a talk. What the heck?
Thank you. Okay, so okay, yeah. Everyone, move now. Go.
Let her go.
Oh, okay. So combustion benders. Oh yeah, of course they can bend fire still. I just can't remember if we ever saw Combustion Man also bend fire as well as do the combustion stuff. So right now they're just using regular stuff. Okay, everyone's alert. Come on. They've been found. Now what?
So much for the element of surprise.
Backup plan.
So what do they actually want to do with her? If they wanted to kill her, they'd have done it by now. They have her. They want to take her somewhere. They're taking her away. Did they bend the combustion then? That looked like it bent.
I don't think they're going to get far. Look.
Oh, good metal bending. Lynn, okay, Lynn, come on. Oh, the whole family working together. Okay, yeah. Earthbender. What schools aren't going to do? I feel like he's going to melt it, isn't he? He's going to be able to melt it. Or just melt the underneath of it. Okay. So, not... He can't melt the metal. That's something. He has to melt the ground.
Way! That guy's lava bending. That's awesome.
Not magma bending, lava bending. Okay, good. And they haven't noticed all the other fancy styles that they're using. Combustion bending, telekinetic water bending, or telepathic water bending, whatever one it is. Would he be considered a master airbender with like the limited... Did you get him? You separated him. But then, no, he's incredible on his own. She can bend the combustion. That's new, right? Combustion Man can do that. She can bend it.
How did they get in here?
I don't know, but we're not letting them escape.
How did they get in? That's interesting. That's a good point. This place is super heavily defended. How on earth did they sneak in? We didn't see that.
Lynn and I can drop in from the dome on cables.
Ooh.
That's a great idea. Except we'll get blown up the second that third-eyed freak sees us.
Yeah, okay. What can you do? You need a distraction.
One of you can stun her. Her powers will be knocked out temporarily.
Bolin can land a shot.
You did it before. Come on. Foreshadowing.
Take her out right before we drop down.
I do?
Yes, you did it. Come on, Bolin. You can do it. You can do it. Toph managed to do it once, and did Toph do it by accident as well? Because she threw a huge rock, but then a bit of the rubble hit him in the head. Bolin could do it on purpose this time.
We're in position. Copy that. It's Bolin time.
Come on, you got this, you got this. Someone needs to make a distraction so we can get a clear shot. If he just steps up, she's going to shoot him. Okay, good. Distract. They know they're going for her.
No go.
Copy that. Where go?
No!
I said no!
No! Bolin, you gotta do it. Come on, trial by fire. Do something. Bolin. Come on, you gotta do it. You gotta do it now. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Now. Distracted. She's looking up. Do it.
Bolin, take the shot!
I feel like this is taking so long. Do it. Come on. Tiny Pebble. Come on. You did it. She can't do it. She's done. Okay, go. Move. No. Oh, great. You got her. Ooh, okay. Never mind. Doing well. Get away. So here, keep him distracted. If can he? I don't know. Is that a gliding stick? I think it is. He could go after them.
No!
Yeah. Oh, great. Take him down. Someone needs to fire. Someone needs to fire at him now. Someone needs to do something now. No one's doing anything. Come on, Len. You can't let her go. Come on. Ooh, graceful dancer. You can do stuff on wires. Nice. Okay, they did it. Did they do it? Is that done?
We failed!
Someone else is coming. Someone else is coming. Smoke screen. And they're gone, aren't they? But where did they go? How did they... What?
Where did they go?
They can't be far. Guards, search the entire estate.
So hopefully it's just a tranquilizer and they're not some like poison or whatever.
This should neutralize the Shirshu toxins.
Shirshu. Oh yeah. Ooh yeah. That's the weird mole thing. Okay, so it was just not taking them out.
Assured me this was one of the most secure places in the world.
It is. I don't know how this happened. Obviously, this was a well-planned operation, so don't blame me.
How did they get in? We didn't see. I feel like someone might have let them in.
It would seem they had some inside knowledge of Zaofu. They must have been working with someone.
Someone let them in.
The guards. It had to be one of them.
I agree.
Question them all. Whoever betrayed my city will suffer the consequences.
Love to see the wrath of that. Excellent. She's not defending the guards and thinking everyone's perfect. She knows that there's something going on.
Do you have any knowledge of the people who tried to kidnap the Avatar?
My name is Zhu Guan.
I was patrolling the south wall.
And you'll know if any of them are lying. But then we know some people can get past it. Azula did it.
Thing I always do. From 9 to 10, I checked my body for ticks. Lyme disease is a serious killer. Followed by 30 minutes of breath holding. I filmed the whole thing. If you want to
I feel like he could get away with it.
That won't be necessary.
I feel like he could get past the whole lie detection thing because it's just Varric. He's just nuts.
Maybe it was someone a little higher up the food chain. Aiwei, why don't you question Sue?
Oh, no, don't. Come on, you're better now. You developed.
I'll gladly be questioned. I have nothing to hide.
Awesome. Love that.
I'm the daughter of Toph and the only sister to Lin, and I had nothing to do with the attack last night.
She is telling the truth.
Awesome.
Do you have any knowledge of the people who tried to kidnap the Avatar?
No.
Hesitation. Oh, he got summit.
You're lying.
How did they get in and out? Where are they now?
I don't know. I'm telling you, I didn't help them.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So you did detect a lying, but it does look like there's actual fear in his eyes. When he was confronted about it, he seemed pretty defensive. Actually like he was telling the truth there.
I got something. Team assembled, ready to rendezvous.
These are the guards' logbooks. All their schedules and routes are in here.
Pretty convenient.
Let's go confront him with this evidence right now.
No, let's give him a little time to sweat it out. He will talk eventually.
Okay. So you found everything. Clearly not a mastermind then. If he did leave all of his stuff in his room, that's kind of damning. Why not burn it?
How does a random guard get involved with a group of super criminals anyway?
I don't know, but we all saw the evidence.
I don't...
It's pretty overwhelming.
Yeah, and
Maybe
doesn't
a little
track.
too overwhelming.
I'm actually going to side with Varric. Wow.
But he makes a nice exfoliating rock. And when you got calluses like mine, you take all the pumice stones you can get your hand.
Of course. Finding the silver lining. Poor Julie. Oh, dear, Varric. Just get on with it, please.
That I can smell a conspiracy when I see one.
He does them himself.
I would tell everyone he's guilty, and then plant the evidence in his apartment.
Listen to
as
him. He knows
proof.
what he's talking about.
You mean exactly like what you did to me?
Yes! Just like that. Remember how great that...
It did work very well.
Maybe he's just the fall guy.
But for who?
For the only person who can truly keep a secret in this city. Aiwei.
Oh, that would work. Do you not have any other truth seeker people? Detectives that can interrogate him?
He's not home. Or he's hiding in there.
If only you had Toph and her
Or
senses.
he's invisible.
No.
It's just an empty book.
Why would an empty book just be lying there? What do they mean empty? Does it actually mean blank? Or did they just not want to add words to it?
We don't want Aiwei to know we were in here if we can't find anything. You forgot where it goes, didn't you?
Don't touch stuff.
I think this bookshelf slides open.
Ooh. Secrets? So it is him.
What do you think is down there?
Could be a storage cellar.
It could be them.
It could be how Zahir got in and out.
Or it could be a storage cellar with them inside of it. They could have snuck in during the day, and the guy could have put them in there.
What are you doing in my house?
I mean, it's not really damning evidence at the minute. It's just a door.
And we thought we heard you say, "Come in! I'm in the bathroom!"
Don't let Bolin do that, please.
I don't even know why I'm saying that.
Oh, dear.
Came here because things weren't adding up, and we thought you might have some answers.
If you want to talk, let's talk over some tea.
That was truth. Good. You think he does have answers? Yeah. Is the tea going to be poison? He did have the antidote to the Shirshu toxin. Why would he have that on hand?
How did he ever get mixed up with this group?
We will find out those answers in time. But if it wasn't him, who do you think it was?
You checked the bookcase. You've seen that it's been opened.
You don't think I had something to do with this, do you?
And he's seen that. Okay, yep. Bad guy.
Just looking for answers.
Music's building up.
You think you found something, don't you?
Yep, the bookcase. You can close it all the way.
You have no idea what is coming for you, Avatar.
Oh, dear. And he's blocked you off. Okay, now, metal bend.
Come on, he's getting away.
I'm still a little new at this, so back off.
Okay, less talking, more bending. You need to get better at that so much faster. He got through the door, so it isn't like a safe house, it's an escape route. Oh! Oh, no! Where'd he go? Where was that? Oh, well done, Korra. All evidence is gone. Great. I'm assuming his escape route is probably covered up as well.
He's gone.
Look, must have escaped through there.
There was a passage
Help me
way.
clear it out.
But what's coming for Korra? What's coming for Korra?
Your trusted advisor was the one who betrayed us. He was lying about the guard.
No!
We confronted
around,
him
look at
and
this
he
weird
bolted
little
through
room.
here.
You have the sense. Amazing. Yes, keep using that.
He must have collapsed the tunnel behind him.
Can you open it back up?
Get all available guards to search the mountainside and find out where this tunnel exits immediately.
Can you not sense that with your... I guess you're not as good as Toph, are you? You can sense maybe the immediate stuff, but you can't be as precise as Toph was.
We located the end of the tunnel, but there's no sign of him. Just some fresh tire tracks.
He had an escape plan all ready to go.
Great, so he's fully gone.
I thought we were family, but it was all a lie.
He might have been. He just doesn't like Korra for some reason. I don't think that affects you.
There could be other secret agents in other parts of the world looking for you right now. I'm taking you back to Republic City where I can protect you.
He's banished from there.
Safe here, then I'm not safe anywhere. I have to stop them.
It's too dangerous. You are not going.
They've both got a point.
I'm the Avatar. This is my job.
Don't lecture me about jobs.
Enough!
What happened? Did Lin have something to do? What happened? Why is she so protective of Korra all of a sudden? I feel like she's got a personal stake in it now. It's not just her job, because if it was just the job thing, the Avatar supersedes that.
Everyone should get some rest tonight. I'll have my people prep your airship and you can leave first thing in the morning.
You know Tenzin was involved in the original kidnapping of Korra. Maybe Lin was there too? We know that she talked to Tenzin about it.
There's a jeep packed with supplies by the east gate. It's all gassed up and ready to go.
You're betraying Lin.
Because I want you to hunt down Ai and bring him back to me.
You said...
I said what Lin wanted to hear,
No.
and I bought you guys some time.
Lin's gonna be very angry. Great. Oh no. She's better now. I'm sure she'll have a better reaction to this, maybe. Then again, going without Lin, you could go straight to Zahir. I don't think... And ending. Okay, I don't think that's gonna go well. Okay, well that episode was fantastic. So we finally have the first confrontation between Zahir and Korra. Kind of. I mean, yeah, they didn't really talk, let's say. They knocked her out. Not really knocked her out, they paralysed her with the Shishus thing. That's not knockout, she was conscious during that. Oh, I do hope, because I'd love it if we get some development on that, because like, what does Korra feel like when she is helpless like that? She must be livid from that. She's someone that always likes to fight. I mean, it might even remind her of what like Aman did, where she was captured and she couldn't do anything, and Aman had her under control because of the whole bloodbending thing. That wasn't Aman, that was Tarlok. Like, she must hate being like tied down like that, where she's completely unable to do anything, but also completely conscious to know that she is at someone's mercy. Yeah, I like that we saw the villains lose here. That's good. I'm happy with that. They don't feel too overpowered now. Yes, their skills and just their bending is insane, but they are still human. They're not like Unalaq, and so they do have flaws. They did lose, and people can beat them. And it just takes a lot of skill and precision to do it. But now their one strategy is kind of gone. They know that they're going to be gunning for the combustion vendor, so they're going to protect her a lot more now. But yeah, just looking at the fight scene, absolutely loved it. It's so insane. I just love the creativity of it. First off, the glass scene, being able to cut the glass with the ice. I love the precision of it. First, where was the ice on that? I feel like she bent the water so the ice was just on the tip of what she was cutting. Incredible. Combustion bending, we see that bend. I didn't think it bended. That's just cool. I mean, it really adds a more, I guess, definition to a bending element. Cool. But that means she technically doesn't have to see what she's targeting. She can bend the explosion. That makes her so much more powerful than Combustion Man was. He had to be in a straight line. Literally, I remember when he was defeated, you had Toph and all of them, Sokka, all of that, was hiding behind a pillar, because that's where he couldn't see them and he couldn't fire. If she was there, she'd have killed him. So already she's more powerful than Sparky Boom Man. Great. And then we have Guzan, who we get to see a bit of a weakness for, at least something that can be exploited. Metal. He can't do that. He can't... I'm assuming he can't bend metal, because if he did, he would have either melted it, or he would have bent it to deal with it. He didn't. He left the metal alone. So that is interesting, and it does expose a big weakness. That is an element that can be used pretty well against all of them. And now Korra can use it too. Brilliant. Also, I know it's now lava bending, not magma bending, so specifically lava bending. But yeah, I'm just happy that Korra is like alive then, because now she can know to take the threat seriously. So hopefully, when they do fight, and again, she'll be conscious, she'll be able to move and fight, but she'll also know not to underestimate them. She'll know that they are a very powerful threat, and not to just and to take them seriously, essentially. But then Lin, I'm very curious into what her role in this conflict is. Because we know who the main people that were there when Korra was initially tried to be kidnapped. You had Tonwok, Korra's dad, Zuko, Tenzin, and Chief Sokka. Those were the ones that helped save baby Korra. I feel like they didn't mention Lin, but you have Tenzin who's the connection. I'm guessing they might have been dating at the time. So Tenzin would have been talking to her, and plus I'm guessing that they just have that connection in general anyway. So she would have found out about it, but now she's so passionately trying to protect Korra when she wasn't involved in the original fight. I'm wondering why that is. She says it's because of her job, but being the Avatar supersedes that. Either it comes down to Lin not thinking Korra can protect herself, or she has a vested interest into wanting to put her own life on the line to help protect Korra. Something that important that she can't let Zahir get away with it. And I don't think that has been revealed to us yet, so I'm very looking forward to that. I'm guessing it might even have something to do with what Zahir's main goal is. I don't think anyone else knows it. It's just Zahir and his gang, whatever they want. I mean, like, we can kind of like assume, what can we assume from it? We know they're not trying to kill her, because if they did, they would have done it. Like, what can you do with the Avatar by keeping them alive? Maybe they're trying to like take out the Avatar in general and just all of it, because we know that's a difficult thing to do. You don't just kill them, you got to kill them while they're in the Avatar state. And here they didn't let Korra go into the Avatar state. So it might not be that. Maybe they want something else to do with it. It's weird, I don't know. They're keeping it very hidden. And I can't wait to find out what it actually is and just what do these villains actually want? Then I also really love the conspiracy aspect to the later half of this episode. I think that was done so well. Actually having the advisor, the one that you trusted the most because he was the truth seer, him be the guy behind it all is so interesting, because that means it's no longer just the four big bad guys that are the villains. You also have other people that could be in any corner of the world also working with them. So their goal is, I guess, reasonable. You have people that could be convinced to join it, and also you have whatever it is being spanning like over 13 years. Now this guy actually betrayed the Metal Kingdom, his high position, to do this. So whatever the goal is, it's something very big and something he would feel very passionate about. So it's not just like a vendetta that they hate Korra or the Avatar. It's something so much deeper than that. And I'm trying to think if it is something to do with their special abilities and bending. You have one that uses telepathic bending to control water, the other being a combustion bender, which I found out is created in some really interesting ways. And then you have lava bending, but then you also have Zahir, who originally didn't have any bending, so it can't be that. And then you also have the now Truth Seer, who doesn't really have any special bending. He's just able to see when someone's telling the truth. So it's not like, I'm almost thinking, were they discriminated against because of their different bending styles that went against the norm? Probably not, because you had Zahir, who wasn't a bender. He was just a regular person. So what on earth is their motive? Why on earth are they going after the Avatar? I think I just love the villains so much because they do break the norm for, I guess, Avatar villains. For the longest time, it's been a lot of father issue stuff. Ozai was like the king of father issues for Zuko. Aman, he had also father issues. He was like, if Zuko did become the villain that his father wanted him to be. Then Unalaq was, again, very much Ozai related with his whole thing with his children and stuff. Now we have someone who, or this whole group that completely breaks that trend. They are grouping themselves an evil version of the Avatar gang with their own set of special bending and a motivation that is so well kept secret. It makes them so intriguing, and you actually want to understand what they're doing. For the rest of them, you don't really, I think only Aman you could try and understand what he was doing. Ozai was the epitome of evil, just a pure monster who wanted to conquer the world to spread the influence of the Fire Nation. Pure monster, you can understand him fine because it's face value, he's just that sort of imposing threat. He was the challenge to Aang, to make him question his own sort of values and his way of life, and ultimately Aang became stronger because of it. Aman was the one to pose the question of Bender supremacy and trying to make the world equal, so you could almost have an intellectual conversation with him and try and reason with him to understand what he's doing and try and convince him that he's wrong. Then Unalaq again was kind of the more power grabby. Again, I do think he was he was the weakest villain we've seen so far. But again, he plays into those tropes, and because Aman challenges Korra through intellect, Unalaq challenges Korra through, I guess, the passion to be the Avatar and to be the hero and to actually help the world. So what is this group of villains going to do? How are they going to challenge Korra? What have we seen from Korra so far that could give us a clue as to what she has to develop through these villains? I think maybe it could be her friendships, because maybe this group has stronger bonds than the current group has. Don't know. Maybe it's the bending style. We really don't know, and I can't pick up on anything that Korra might have. Maybe it's just the fact that she hasn't taken anything seriously. Maybe they just see the Avatar as a joke or something, and that she needs to take her responsibilities more seriously. But I think she's doing that. I don't know. I think I just love how well kept secret their motivation is, and that's something that is pulling me towards these villains so much. The fact that we barely know anything about them, and yet they're already this insanely cool without much development to themselves. Like, we know it's got to be something deep, because Zahir is this very poetic and righteous person that believes he's doing the right thing. So I cannot wait to see what it's going to be like, because again, that attitude alone breaks the trend of the villains that we've seen. Aman was very evil. What he did, and he knew that what he was doing was kind of like very bad. He was basically taking away people's bending, which felt like taking away a limb or something. Ozai, pure evil. Unlock, pure evil. Yet Zahir actually feels like what he's doing is right. And he's not affecting civilians like Aman was. He's specifically going after Korra. He didn't go after Aang, only Korra. It's very interesting. I cannot wait to find out what their whole goal is. I cannot wait. Okay, first off, I love this episode. This was so much fun, and I just love seeing Korra's first interaction with the villains, finally. And it's such a good first impression, because now hopefully she will actually take the threat seriously, which she just hasn't been doing. Like, they did it in the best way possible for Korra. She is someone that just loves to fight and will always just throw punches first before asking questions. That's just who she is. This one, she did not get to throw a single punch. She was taken out of the fight to begin with and had to rely on everyone else to save her. I'm hoping that this will go deeper into that, because that's such a huge thing for her. It will probably explains why she's now going off on her own, trying to deal with them, because she realizes to take the threat seriously, she has to go after them, and she's ignoring Lin. Hopefully she doesn't, she's going to act too rash, isn't she? She's going straight forward. I feel like she's going to end up doing something she shouldn't, but that's Korra. She's going to rush into it, but this makes sense considering she just wasn't able to fight for herself here, and I think that's something very big for her character. She's going to make mistakes because of this, and this makes me think the villains are probably going to have a better chance of winning than they already did. This has thrown Korra off immensely, because she didn't get to fight. She didn't get to fight for herself. She relied on others. That's something that she just never does. She has the power. She should be able to do this stuff. We heard it with Lin. She doesn't want Lin protecting her. She wants to protect herself, because she couldn't do it here. I think I just like this adds a great bit of vulnerability for her, and I'm hoping that this just sticks. I'm hoping that this will become a running theme for the rest of the season. That these villains took so much away from her in this moment that she now feels that she has to keep fighting to take that sense of control back. Then looking at Zahir and the villains, again, amazing. Love seeing their fighting styles. And we do get to see a glaring weakness being the metal bending. Even the earthbender Guzan could not bend the metal. He couldn't melt it either. He had to bend the earth underneath. If he could metal bend, I'm sure he would have just whacked it all away. The fact that he had to go for a kind of weird option says a lot. So now we know that there is a style that can be used against them. Excellent. Korra's learning it, should be good. And they were though I would say that, they were in an entire metal city and managed to get away. I think that's mainly just due to the element of surprise. Now that's gone, they should be able to use it against them. Hopefully, I'm hoping that one of them realizes they couldn't bend metal and they can use that against them. That's got to be the case. And also, I'm very happy that we did get to see them lose here. I love this set of villains. They feel so unique and so different to the ones we've seen before. And I'm glad that they don't feel all powerful. They already feel powerful, but I'm glad they got to lose. We know that they are stoppable. And like, not just Korra was the one to do it, other people were. It doesn't have to be the Avatar. They can be beaten by other people. I think it just adds a good sense of scale to their abilities, because they seem, I feel like a lot of them are at the top of their abilities, bar Zahir. He just got here, so he's basically was at level 0 and then is jumping up. So he is the one that can actually develop his abilities, while the others feel kind of done since they're adults and have grown up with their abilities. So if anyone's going to improve, it's gonna be him. But I feel like that's their only way to sort of mess up the playing field that's currently been set by this episode. We know their weakness. We know what the others can do. We know what Zahir can do. The only thing we don't know is how much more Zahir can do after this. Then yeah, just looking at their motivation, and I just love that we don't know anything about it. It's episode 8, and these villains already seem so captivating in just, I guess, their passion, their personalities, the fact that they're basically an evil Avatar gang, and I just can't wait to find out what their motivation is going to be. They got so close to capturing Korra, and we could barely figure out anything. We just know that they decided to capture Korra instead of kill her, and they tried to take her away somewhere. So it's all very interesting, and I cannot wait to figure out what their actual goal is, and it's just going to be so much fun. Then we have Lin, who again, and we get to see, I think she's feeling different and more developed now, because that's something I was hoping for after episode 6, where she felt like a new person. This feels pretty much in line with who Lin is, but she's working better with her family. That's it. That's the new person that we're seeing. I think it's going to come down to how she reacts to Korra going off on her own. Old Lin would just rip her to pieces. New Lin, not sure what she would do. There's going to be very telling either way of what she is like now, just how much she can grow still. Because I'm still looking for a lot of growth from her. She basically stunted herself after everything that happened with her sister and mum and refused to develop any at all. She just stayed put. After the acupuncture session, it feels like she's just opened the floodgates to everything and she can actually start moving forward, and I cannot wait to see what can come from that. I also love the depth that we're getting from Sue. She's got to be one of the best newly introduced characters from this season already, being Lin's sister, Toph's daughter, building an entire metal city for herself, and basically, yeah, it's a whole city. She's governing people that she just started here. Absolutely awesome. Then I love that we're getting, because she and Lin represent another two extremes that they've gotten from their parent and grandparents. For the original Beifrongs, it was being overprotective and restricting all freedom, Toph being too free. Now Lin and Sue are at two extremes. Sue is overly positive while Lin is overly negative. That has changed for Lin, where she's becoming better. But Sue, it'll be interesting to see if she does develop further, because we did get to see she felt betrayed here. And she was quite brutal, I think. The way she treated the guard when the blame was placed on him. The length that she will go to make sure that her city is protected. We're getting to see sort of a different kind of spirit come out in her. It's no longer the positive sort of Sue that she's been presenting. So I do think with Lin starting to develop now, the pendulum is swinging and they're both going to come back to a balance, hopefully. Where Lin will get more positive and maybe Sue can become less overly positive and become more neutral. Of course, she still has her regular positive personality where she went behind Lin's back to send Korra after Ai Wei. But still, I love that we got those details where she does have that anger, where when she gets betrayed, she does have that volatile energy within her. She isn't overly positive all the time. She can be brought back in a sense. Then Bolin, absolutely loved him in this episode. He's got to be the MVP here. He's the one that saved the day. Everything relied on him. First off, loved his sort of relationship again with Opal. Think that's going amazing. And again, airbenders, they have relationships. And Katara, that's fine. Of course, Tenzin and his Pema. That one kind of different because they had to have children. But whatever the case, the relationship's fine. They just separated for a bit. That's fine. But then the stone throw. Got to be one of his biggest feats, right? Toph couldn't even do it. Of course, she didn't know how that it was. I think she could have. She could have easily, but she didn't know. Bolin actually was able to do it. Actually, no, Toph did know at one point, and then Sokka had to do it. So Bolin basically has a feat that only Sokka had previously. Amazing. And I just love how much depended on him, where he actually really had to step up and make the shot and make it count. And this is something I've kind of been waiting for, because I think for the first 2 seasons, he was kind of the comic relief. He didn't have a lot of development going on. Yes, he had the thing with Asami and then Korra and the relationship stuff. Actually, no, he had nothing to do with Asami. It was relationship stuff with Korra, being betrayed by Mako and then becoming stronger as brothers. And then season 2, that sort of just went away, where it was just his comedic relationship with Eska. Now it feels like things are actually changing for him and he's developing as a character, which I am so happy about. Because I feel like they've struck a much better balance now. He's no longer just comedy. He has comedy still. Great. Loved his joke about trying to lie to Iwa and then just realizing himself. That was completely useless. But now he's actually having these great moments where everything relies on him and his ability, plus his relationship with Opal. All of it's great. And I'm hoping that can still develop. We also had the whole thing with him trying to learn metal bending. They're development points, which I'm so happy about. Then Ai Wei, he sets up a lot, which is very interesting. A very high up official in this new metal kingdom that works for the bad guys. It's cool that it's not just them. They have a cause that other people believe in. It's quite similar to Aman, where he had his followers and stuff. Don't know if Ai Wei is would Ai Wei be part of the group officially? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see and just see them all together. I don't know if he'd fit. You already have, I mean, he would make things difficult. Is he a metal bender? I'd assume he's a metal bender. We haven't really seen him do anything bar the truth seer thing. It's just interesting that they had this guy in their pocket and just waiting to be used. And the fact that he actually does believe it. It's not like he was threatened or bribed, he believed in it. He threatened Korra and managed to get away. So somehow, the main four managed to get locked up in prison. Yeah, this guy was able to avoid all of that. So he wasn't at the confrontation during the kidnapping. He wasn't there. Then these got locked up. So how on earth did he get in? He must have been in contact with them before that. And then he was able to work his way up in the Metal Kingdom, Metal City. We don't really know when the Metal City was formed. So his relationship with Sue must have been for a very long time. This really explains the betrayal and really adds emphasis to it. Just knowing this guy's history with the villains. 13 years they've been locked up. Ai Wei knew them before that. He must have been with the Metal City all that time, rising through the ranks, becoming Sue's advisor, gaining her trust, all the while waiting for the moment he may be needed to help these villains capture the Avatar. And of course, it all depended on the harmonic convergence, which none of them was prepared for. That's what they believe is a righteous thing. They must have felt that, before that, they must have thought they were done, that everything was over. Until Zahir got bending, they had no way out, no escape, no plan. So even Ai Wei would have just been happy and content in the Metal City, thinking that whatever they were doing was no longer going to go forward. Then the harmonic convergence happened, giving them this righteous miracle that allows them to escape and continue their journey. That means everyone now buys into it even more than they already did, whatever they're doing. Even though Ai Wei was with the Metal City for so long, I assume that he was fully on board and fully loved this place and the family that he had here. But because of the harmonic convergence and the effect they would have on their goal, that this miraculous universal accident happened, that allow them to continue, it would drive them more into it so much more passionately that it would be enough for Aiwei to turn against the Metal City, even if he was truly loyal to it to begin with. But this also makes me very concerned. So all the prisons are done, but now you have other people. So I'm assuming Aiwei probably isn't the only one. So there's probably more people working for them and working with this group that Korra now has to worry about. That's going to be tricky. Then as for what's next, you have Korra following Aiwei. So there's going to be another confrontation. I don't think that's going to go well. I think that right now, they are in Korra's head because she couldn't fight. They took that control away from her. She's going to be off her edge, and she's going to probably be a bit more volatile and angry because of what they did to her. And that's going to give them the advantage. She's not going to think clearly. She's not going to plan properly. She's gone off without Lin, big mistake. And she's going to, I mean, it's kind of even at the minute. They're on the run. I don't think they want another fight, but I think they're in a better mindset than Korra currently is. So I do think Korra running after them will be a mistake, but of course she needs those mistakes to develop. Her first, because the first thing wasn't even a mistake. It was just the villains being better and being able to find a way to just knock her out or take her out of the fight, not knock her out. They know the Avatar, when prepared, could deal with them. Makes them smart, good. But now Korra will not be fully prepared and on top of her game because she's going to be angry, she's going to be annoyed that they took her ability to fight, she's going to be off of it. And they're going to see that and use it. I mean, for all we know, they've gone to the place where they wanted Korra to go anyways. So if anything, Korra's just doing their work for them. But in any case, I'm just hoping that maybe the fight will go out. I like that they're bringing Asami along so we can see what she does against these benders, which I will hope that she gets something good to do. She didn't really do anything in this fight, which is a shame. She needs some kind of long-range weapon. That's all she needs. Sokka had the boomerang. Give Asami something. Give Asami a gun. Do they have guns yet? I don't think they have guns yet. Metal bending kind of does it. But I think the next episode is going to be very fun. And yeah, Korra is just, I can't wait to see the fight scene. The fight scene is going to be good because now Korra can actually fight and we'll get to see what these guys can do when not pinned down, but also on their own turf, so not in the city, but also against the Avatar. That's going to be so much fun. Overall, really enjoyed this episode. It did a lot for the villains and a lot for Korra. It sets up a lot. And also, it manages to balance out the characters very well. I love Bolin's part in this, being a better balance between comedic and just his development. The villains getting to show off their intellect and smarts when it comes to fighting, where they were correct in making sure Korra couldn't fight and trying to make it easier for themselves. They didn't just think, let's try and blow up the city and take Korra in the chaos. They knew to actually do a sneak attack, make sure she couldn't fight, then try and get away. Then just seeing Lin working with her family, just seeing that development continue, where she's just a better person now. She feels like she's healing. I think the season is going so well, and I think, again, biggest thing, gotta be the villain's motivation for me. I can't wait to figure out what that is, and it's how it will help Korra grow and how it will challenge her. Yeah, this episode it was very good and adds a lot to that side of things, and again, just develops the characters in amazing ways. And of course, the fight scene, obviously highlight, just getting to see the creativity in all the benders, and all of them got to shine. Bolin was exceptional with his bending, and he was actually able to go against these insanely powerful benders. But yeah, with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments, and with that, I will see you in the next one for Season 3, Episode 9. See ya!